Hello and welcome back to the Mushroom Kingdom Media Podcast. This is your host Dylan, and we got some exciting news this week. Let's get into it. So on this week of the podcast, obviously the biggest thing this week was the announcement of the Switch 2. So that's going to be the main thing we're going to talk about this week. Obviously, might be one of the only things we talk about. I don't know. Let's start with this. So, obviously, big news. We've been waiting for this for a while, and I mean, me. Okay, I was saying, like I have like a lot to not trust the leaks and stuff like that, but obviously, most of them came true. I mean, most of them was pretty cut and dry. Pretty much what it was supposed to be. So does that really like bother me much? No. I kind of said that I kind of thought that like most of them are going to be at least somewhat true, if not all of them. But at the end of the day, kind of ended up just being what it was. But my initial reaction, I mean, I don't know. I'm a little pensive. I'm obviously a big Mario Kart guy. I play it a lot. Play it competitively. That's probably the game I have the most hours on the Switch. So really, that Mario Kart 9 and Mario Kart 10 reveal was kind of like the biggest thing for me. I don't know. I just hope it goes good. I've been telling everyone that I'm a little pensive about it. It just looks, I don't know. Like those. One thing especially is those Joy-Con designs. I mean, the single Joy-Con itself, the raised SL and SR buttons, those are great. Those are awesome, right? Playing with one Joy-Con was probably the biggest gripe of the Nintendo Switch itself. I mean, I'll grab one right here. I mean, you can see, obviously, and I mean, everyone that has a Switch that was watching this, like, these are just terribly tiny. And playing one, playing by themselves, I mean, it's not the worst thing. It's just so terrible to try to hold these. And, I mean, I'll show a picture of it, but the single Joy-Con itself is going to work a whole lot better than these guys do. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I like this design for sure. Like, even the design of just like it in its own sense, the motion controls and having the two controllers. I mean, it's really good. Well, it really is the thing is just that magnetism effect. Like, is that going to, I feel like that's going to break pretty easily. I mean, the connector is almost just looks like almost like a power supply connector for a computer. That's kind of what it almost looks like to me. So I don't know. See, I kind of have my gripes now as if I'm going to get this on high cord. If I'm going to get this on release date or not, because seeing all this, it'd be awesome. It'd be awesome to get this on release date. I mean, I'd be hyped to try the new Mario Kart and stuff like that. And we'll see what happens on the Direct on April 2nd. But I mean, I would love to get it right away. But I'm definitely going to see what goes on this next couple 2-3 months. See what comes out. See what's released, and kind of just go with the flow with that. But yeah. To not harp on it too much, I mean, I don't know how much the mouse, you saw the mouse thing where they moved it around. That's going to be a mouse capability. They have the laser sensor on the bottom. I don't know how much that. I'm guessing that that's going to be their 1-2 switch kind of thing, like the 1-2 switch 2 or whatever they call it. Kind of have those mouse capabilities, almost like a WarioWare kind of game. Is almost what I'm thinking. But yeah, hardware specs. I heard they're going to be better. I think some sort of leaks and data mines have been saying about. I think the RAM is going to be quadrupled. I think it's up from 12 gigabytes, up from 4. I think it's DDR5X now instead of DDR4. I think it's just OLED size, if I'm not mistaken. It is an LCD, is what I've heard, which I don't know. I don't really like that, but I guess we'll see. I mean, the OLED model just looks so much. I guess it depends. People who play handheld all the time are going to care. The people who play in it while it's docked won't care as much. So, I mean, I guess that also kind of depends, who you are. But yeah, I mean, it's so early. They showed us so little, but showed us so much at the same time. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to like develop an entire full depiction. And plus, too, this is a whole new console. Like, I haven't been like old enough to like have like a huge kind of opinion on one of this. That like when the Switch release was 2017, and I wasn't that old. I was still in middle school, so I was like, what, 7th grade? So I didn't have like the biggest opinion. And I didn't get a Switch until like 2 years ago. I have got the OLED. So now this is like, at least for me, this is obviously the biggest like video game moment in my life, pretty much. To be completely honest, it's the biggest video game moment in my life. It's a whole new console, I'm playing games competitively. I'm making videos about them. I'm doing a bunch of stuff. So for a lack of a better term, it's a little overwhelming. Kind of just seeing all this, like, this is crazy. Like, it's almost like, like it's not real, sort of. But I don't know. What I was really wanted to get into was that how long are they going to sit on this? It's kind of my thing, because obviously we know that the Switch 2, or the regular Nintendo Switch, has been the longest running Nintendo console without a successor. And the second oldest run is the NES to the SNES, which was about 7-ish years, something like that too. But that was also back in 1985, 1990. So how long they can't sit on this console forever. I mean, they had this forever, so they're gonna need to innovate something that's different in the next couple of years. I mean, yeah, give us the hardware to play good Switch games, but it's almost like, I don't know. I mean, you could sit on this forever, but are we going to get another cycle where it's like we'll have this Mario Kart 9 and Mario Kart 9 Deluxe, or what's going on? I mean, I get the whole Deluxe thing with the Wii U because it failed terribly and you can just roll over everything into the Switch. But yeah, I don't know. It's a whole lot to process. And again, a lot of information, but also not a lot of information at the same exact time. So, yeah, I mean, I'll probably wait till we get like a special edition. The black version just doesn't really do it for me. It's like, whatever, it's black, cool. Like, like I don't really care. The weird like gum colored red. It's not even red. It's literally like a gum, like a mouth gum is what it looks like. I'll probably wait for like a Mario Kart special edition that's like bundled with Mario Kart 9 or 10 or whatever. Maybe even a Zelda edition, something else. Maybe even wait until they make an OLED version, or what I really want, to be honest, is it would be cool is if they make a pro version or an OLED version that it's actually like pro and like has better hardware than the original one. So it like, because with the OLED screen, with the OLED switch, all you're paying for is the OLED for an extra $150. So that was kind of the thing that was like, all right. I mean, I'll buy it because whatever, because it's the best one, probably better battery life or whatever. But that's what I thought when I got it. But it's like now I know if I'm going to be spending the extra money just for a better screen, I mean, I would just get the normal one. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's backwards compatible too. There's that. That's good. It also did say that some games might not be supported. I really hope that's actually means some and not most. I really hope it's not just their first party titles that, you know, like Mario Wonder and Odyssey and that stuff can be played, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and stuff like that. Really hope it's literally everything. But yeah, who knows? I mean, we're due for a lot of new games in the series. We have the Mario Kart that was shown. We have a 3D Mario. We have Smash. We have a lot of games that are due in the franchise. We have Prime coming. We know that Prime 4, Metroid. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot of emotion for this because at the end of the day, I'm really just pants of the seat. I'm more worried than anything because I really don't want this to flop for sure. Like as a consumer and even like on the business standpoint, I really don't want this to flop. I don't think it will. It'd be hard to at this point, especially too because everyone knows now, and they named it Switch 2, so there's really no excuse for the general public to like be like, oh, well, this is just like a better Switch model, so I shouldn't get it at all. Like, I feel like they should get it. Like, I'm sure they'll do packaging different. I'm sure this will be easy enough to figure out. One last thing I want to talk about is really just go over that Mario Kart 9 reveal, Mario Kart 10, whatever they want to call it. The models, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the models. They look really stupid, I think. I feel like 100% the worst one is Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is the worst one. That looks so bad. I'll even put a photo because that's terrible. That's terrible. It looks just like the Seth Rogen movie version. That's bad, bro. Like the rare Donkey Kong style is literally the best version. Like it's been one of the only versions, and that's literally Donkey Kong. It's like I know you guys were saying you want to like revamp him or whatever, but that's like totally different. He looks like a big goofball now. I don't even like Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's dumb. I hate the whole idea. But you look how you ruined my boy. You just ruined him. Like, dude, he looks so big and stupid and chunky. Like before, he looked cool and tough. Now he's just this big lumbo who's taking Ozempic and on LSD. Like, it doesn't look good. I don't know. Other one, I like Bowser's design. That looked better. Mario, I said, look, I don't know. My biggest gripe for the character design was Peach not being on a bike, but not in the biker outfit. Like, I'm not even trying to be weird. Like, I'm saying like Peach in the bike outfit ever since bikes were introduced in Mario Kart Wii. Every princess has had the bike outfit when they were in the bike. Like, it was just kind of the thing, because you wouldn't want to wear a dress when you're riding a bike, a motorcycle of all things. So it kind of doesn't even make sense to it your dress. So it just feels like stupid design. But whatever. Maybe there's skins or something. In the start, you can see that there's 24 spots. I don't know. I hope that's not the base game mode is 24 players. I hope it's 12 and 24 is like an extra option. Because if it's 24, I don't know. And we might be playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for another 10 years, guys. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, show so much, but we know so little. They had a bunch of different carts and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, only time will tell. This is really just a first reaction. I mean, we won't really know much until we get there. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll wait. We'll find out. Yeah, that's what I think about Mario Kart 9 or 10. 9 or 10. They better do 9 because don't pull an Apple. That's dumb. Name it 9. Come on. But yeah. All right. So kind of basic. You probably heard all this stuff before from other YouTubers that or content creators that made it before I did. I always make my stuff on the weekends or Friday and then release it on Sunday. So whatever. I mean, I'm just a guy, So glad for you guys tuning in, watching, listening. You guys enjoyed. Drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the Switch 2 reveal, how hyped you are about it. And yeah. This is Dylan from the Mushroom Kingdom Media Podcast. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And yeah, thanks for watching.